I've used this man to rack up millions of views for myself and my clients. And he's not my scriptwriter, he's not a content guru, and no, I'm not paying him to get views. Never do that, by the way. He's my content researcher, and his only job, find viral content ideas for me every single day so I can spend more time actually growing my business. Now, finding and training someone to do this is not easy, and that's why you're here. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to hire your own content researcher for less than the cost of your lunch. And trust me, if you're struggling to find or come up with content ideas every single week, you need to make this hire. So with that being said, let's get into it. Now, hiring a good content researcher is not hard. You just have to follow these 3 phases that I'm about to show you here, from hiring them to training them to making sure you're giving feedback to them to making sure they're constantly improving, because these content researchers will not be great at the beginning. You do have to train them a little bit for them actually to be good. And that's a major thing that a lot of people miss when I help them find their own content researchers. So let's start with phase 1 with actually hiring the content researcher. So I hire, and I recommend to hire all of your content researchers through Upwork.com. I think it's just one of the best sites for you to easily post a job, get a ton of people to apply right away, and hire a person very fast, even today if you really want to. So first thing that I would do is sign up to Upwork and just make sure you choose a client account, not a freelancer account, so then you can actually post a job. And then what you want to do is just put up a job posting. And I give you the exact steps to put up a job posting here, and you guys can get access to this document in the link in the description. So just go to Upwork over here. I'm at Upwork.com, press post a job. And then we just want to make this a short-term project. And then it's going to ask you here if you want to post a job with AI. I would just say don't do it. Usually it's not really good. I would just say just post it without AI for now and literally just copy everything that I have over here. Okay. So the title of the job is going to be content researcher for Instagram or TikTok. And again, posting a job is very, very simple. This will take you maybe max like 5 minutes to do. It's not hard at all to post a job on Upwork. And then for the skills that we want, I would say social media marketing, Instagram's a good one, content strategy, marketing strategy, content writing, just pick some of those skills, anything with social media related. Because again, this is not a hard job at all. We're not looking for someone who has like amazing skills. We're literally looking for someone who's just competent and can understand instructions, because this is not a hard job at all. And then I would say scope of the work, I would just say medium here, put 1 to 3 months, and then look for intermediate. And then yes, this could be a full-time job. Again, if that's kind of fast for you, again, all the steps are right here for you guys to take a look at. Next, for the budget of how much you want to pay, typically you could find a good content researcher for between $3 to $12 an hour. I probably wouldn't go any more than 12 because I do think you can find pretty cheap ones that do a very good job. And then for the actual description of the job, what you guys can do is I literally have a description here that you can use. You just have to click this link, and then here's the exact job posting that you could put down here. All right, and then you just review job post, and then you just post it. And then you finalize the job post and then post it. And then just wait probably a couple days. You'll probably get between, if I had to guess, 5 to 20 applicants. And then when you're looking at your applicants, that's when we go to step 3 here. You just want to look at those people. You want to look at the people who have earned over $1,000 on Upwork, because this means that they've actually been able to do jobs successfully. Again, they're a competent person, and I would just look through their profiles or portfolios even more and just hire the best one that you believe at the best price. Because I have a rule with like hiring VAs or content researchers is that because they're so low cost, hire them quickly. Like don't spend a week going on calls with them to hire them. Just hire one quickly and then fire them quicker if they're not good and hire another one. All right, that's going to be way better for you. So for example, like I posted a job the other day and I got like 5 people that applied. So immediately off the bat, when I'm looking at these people, right, she's only earned $40 and she hasn't earned any. So I probably wouldn't even go with these 2. I'd probably look at these 3 people here. She's earned about $800, which isn't bad. 5K is definitely a lot better. He's only $6 per hour. So out of all these 3, I'd probably go with him because number one, he has proved that he's been able to complete jobs. He's pretty low cost, only $6 an hour too. I'd probably just go through his portfolio to make sure he like actually can do the job that I also want. So that's phase 1. Phase 1 is hiring the content researcher. Now phase 2, actually, after you officially have hired the person, just make sure to go on a communication channel with them, whether through Slack, WhatsApp, text message, whatever it may be. And now to actually train them to find ideas for you in your niche, you first need to give them context about you. So what you want to do is just write a short paragraph for them that explains the kind of content you create, who your target audience is, what are your 4 main content pillars, which is just the main topics that you consistently create content about, and then include links to your social media profile so then they can review your current content, get an understanding of even more of what you create content about so they can find ideas more similar to that style of content. And then after you've done that, step 2 is to create what I call a content ideation sheet. And this is where they are going to put the ideas they found. This is where you're going to give them some creators that they can look up as well. So what you want to do is just duplicate the sheet right here. And then what you want to do after that is you want to find 10 creators in your niche that they can study and put them into this tab right here called the creators to copy. So find 10 creators that you look up to who are crushing it with content that you're like, damn, I want to create similar content to them. Put them in this sheet here, put down their usernames, put down the platform, put down their links. That way the content researcher can go through these creators and find ideas from these creators for you. Because again, these are creators that you like, you want to create similar content as. So it's just easier for them to go through those creators first, get more of an idea of the type of content that, again, you're looking for. Then they can go find ideas from even more creators after, once they've gotten more experience and once they've been on the job for maybe like a week or 2. So that's the first thing. And then after you've done that, you then want to go ahead and actually teach them how to find viral content ideas. And this is where a lot of people get this step wrong. A lot of people just think, I've hired this person, I'm telling them to go find content ideas, now they have to go find it. No. A lot of times these people don't know the proper ways and methods to actually find the ideas. So you have to go ahead and teach them. Now, if you're watching this video, I would guess probably 80% of you don't know actually how to find viral content ideas yourself. And that's where, again, you could thank me for creating this video, because I created a whole content researcher SOP that gives you the exact methods to give to the content researcher so then they can actually do the job correctly and find those content ideas for you. So in the sheet right here, this is what I call the content researcher SOP. This is my sheet that I give to any content researcher that is new and I work with, just so they, again, get an understanding of the kind of content I create and how to find those content ideas. So in this spreadsheet, again, you can get a duplicate of this and you can edit this yourself. But in this spreadsheet, simply what you want to do is just put down your spreadsheet link here. So they always have the link to your content ideation sheet. And then what you want to do is in the overview section, put that paragraph that you created up here in step 1 of phase 2. Put that paragraph down here. Again, put down the main topics you create content about, put down your social profiles, and then they'll read it. They'll get an understanding of exactly the type of content you create. And then all you have to do is down here is actually the methods to find the viral content ideas, even with video overviews, so they fully understand what to do. And all you have to do is just in the brackets here, just put in like your information. So when I say go to the content ideation sheet, you just have to like link your actual content ideation sheet here. You just have to talk about the main topics that you create here. Again, just when you put the topics up here, just copy and paste them down here. And then that's all you need to do for each method here. And then training them is like officially done. Because now all they have to do is go through what we call an SOP, which again just outlines the different methods they can use to find those viral content ideas. And you have to do anything, they should understand it. Okay? So again, this is going to be especially useful for you if you don't know how to find viral content ideas in your niche yourself. This will be a game changer for you. So again, just copy down this SOP, replace those brackets. I made it like fairly easy for you. I even put down a video for you to watch. Oh, sorry, here we go. I even put down a video for you to watch up here so then you know how to fill in the sheet correctly for them. Now, after you have trained your content researcher and they're actually going ahead and doing the job and they're finding ideas for you, the next thing you want to do is just review and give feedback. So your content researcher, what they're going to do, and after they go through that SOP, they will understand that each day they need to find 10 content ideas for you. And they're going to put those content ideas in this tab called VA Content Ideas. And in this tab, they're going to put down the links to the videos that they found with their view counts here. Now, it is your job now to make sure that they are proving their job by giving them good feedback. And the way I do that is I simply just look basically what I do is every Saturday morning, I look through all the ideas that my content researcher got me. I will look at their ideas, and if I think it's a good idea that I want them to find more about, or that it's a good idea that I'm gonna like recreate and create that piece of content, I will put that video as green. Now, if I think the video is a bad idea that doesn't really relate to what I want to talk about, and I won't create like that style of video, then I will put that video as red. And simply what I would do is I just keep going down, looking at each video and just putting them either green or red. And then after I've gone through all the videos that the content researcher found for that week, for everything that I put in green, I then move that idea over to what I call the approved content ideas tab. So for example, this piece of video right here, let's just watch this real quick. This video right here is about, I think he's reacting to this video and basically, so let's say a reaction-based video. I think I've actually seen this video by him. Basically what he does is he reacts to the video and he basically goes like, this is not true. Like, you should not do this to grow your social media. So we can put that, if I want to create that similar type of idea, I would move that over to the approved content ideas and I would put down reacting to video, or reacting to video with not good social media advice, because that's what that video was about. And then what I would do here is I would put down what my topic of content is. And again, you can switch these with your own topic of contents, like your 4 pieces of topic contents that we've been talking about here. You go replace that here. And then for the content funnel type, now if you watch my other videos, you understand what the content funnel is. If you haven't, then you could just kind of delete this column because it won't be useful to you. And then what I also do is I just put down how many views this video got. So if I press like original audio here, I should be able to see how many views it got. It got 115K. So I put down 115K views, and then I would look at their average views. So for him, let's go back to his thing here. His average views is about, it looks like it's about maybe like 7K. So then I would do 7K, just because I like seeing like, how much the video actually blew up compared to their other videos. I like seeing that statistic a lot. And then I would just go back here, copy this link, and then plug it in here. So then that way, after every week that I do this, I keep combining and building up this database of approved content ideas. And then whenever I'm going to go ahead and create content, all I need to do is just go back to this database here and pick maybe 5 or 6 ideas I want to create from that week from my approved content ideas. And that is really how you can decrease your time spent on content, because now you're not finding ideas every single week. You're letting someone else find the ideas for you, and they're finding viral proven ideas, which is just going to help you create more viral proven content as well. Now, I believe that was the last step for here, right? And then move green ideas to the approved content ideas tab. Yeah, and that's it. It's not hard to hire a content researcher at all. And again, if you want to get this whole doc that I showed you here, going through the phases with the resources, you get it in the description below. And even if you want to learn exactly how I make 30K a month profit from my personal brand, I'm also going to link another video below for you to look at that'll go through step by step on exactly how I was able to do it. All right, guys.